Snowflakes drifted softly under the dim streetlights, the kind of night when families huddled together by fireplaces and laughter filled warm homes. But for Daniel, a single father, the world outside the windshield of his old pickup felt cold, just like the H that never left since his wife passed 2 years ago. His 6-year-old daughter, Lily, sat beside him, her small hands holding a teddy bear, eyes wide with Christmas excitement. They were on their way home after buying a small cake. All Daniel could afford this year. As they stopped at a red light, Lily's voice broke the silence. Daddy, why is she selling bread on Christmas Eve? Daniel turned his head. On the sidewalk stood a girl, no older than 10, wearing a thin jacket, her cheeks red from the freezing wind. She held a basket of bread rolls, calling softly to passers-by who mostly ignored her. Daniel's throat tightened. He could almost hear his late wife whispering, "Kindness is the best gift you can give Dan." He sighed. "Maybe she's helping her family, sweetheart." Lily frowned. "But it's Christmas. Shouldn't she be home, like us?" That question hit Daniel harder than he expected. Home. Some people didn't even have one. He parked the truck on the side and got out, pulling his jacket tighter against the wind. "Hey there," he said gently. "Are you selling bread?" The girl nodded shyly. "Yes, sir. My mom baked them, but she's sick. I'm trying to sell enough to buy her medicine." Daniel looked at her small, trembling hands. He didn't need to ask more. "How much for all of them?" Her eyes widened. All of them." "Yeah, all of them." She hesitated, then whispered, "It's $20. Daniel smiled softly. "Then 20 it is." He took out the last of the cash he'd set aside for groceries and handed it over. She blinked back tears. "Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas." Daniel handed her the basket back. "Keep them. You and your mom need them more than we do." She stood frozen for a moment, then ran off toward a small alley, clutching the bread and the money close to her chest. When Daniel got back in the truck, Lily was smiling. "That was nice, Daddy." He nodded. "Christmas isn't about what we get, kiddo. It's about what we give." But the story didn't end there. The next morning, Christmas Day, someone knocked on Daniel's door. A tall man in a dark overcoat stood there, snow on his shoulders, holding a large basket filled with fresh bread, fruits, and a small envelope. "Are you Mr. Daniel Brooks?" "Yes. I'm from Haven's Bakery. Yesterday, you helped my daughter, Emma. She came home crying. Happy tears. You didn't just buy bread, you gave her hope." Daniel was speechless. The man handed him the basket. "Would like to thank you. My wife's feeling better today. She insisted we do this. Also." He handed Daniel the envelope. "This isn't much, but we're hiring part-time help at the bakery. If you're interested." Daniel's eyes filled. He'd lost his job just 2 weeks earlier. Something he hadn't told Lily. He shook the man's hand, voice trembling. "Thank you. You just gave us our Christmas miracle." That night, Lily helped him decorate the small tree with bread rolls and ribbons from the bakery basket. Their home smelled of warmth and hope. Lily whispered, "Daddy, see. When you do something nice, it comes back." Daniel smiled, hugging her close. "Yeah, sweetheart, it always does." As the snow fell quietly outside, Daniel realized something profound. Christmas wasn't about gifts or luck, or even faith. It was about people choosing to care, even when they didn't have much. And somewhere in town, a little girl named Emma looked up at the same sky, whispering, "Thank you, kind man. Merry Christmas." Even the smallest act of kindness can become someone's miracle. Compassion doesn't need wealth, just a willing heart.